Greetings and welcome once again to the world of Thaylos.
Salutations.
In our last episode, great revelations were made as the dragon finally revealed himself to drive off the strange shrouded figure known only as Morcott. However, before leaving, Morcott left some very foreboding portents as he spoke of the six who were converging, and that when the six would converge, the fated would form. You do not know what this means, but you can only suspect that it has dire implications. And it sounds like, oh, Foluco, you're trying to get rid of the chat from previously. I get it. I get it. All right. So, after Morcott was dismissed, the dragon went on to explain a few things and to answer a few questions. You are now left on the world map, trying to decide where you're going to go next.
Let's speak a wit. I can't speak.
All right. All right. Did I lose everybody? Okay.
No, we're here.
No,
Still
no,
here.
you don't.
All right. As you can see on the map, Foxglove Manor is where you are currently located. To the south is the town of Gurney Bay. To the northeast, a short distance away, is the Sanctuary of the Life Mother, where Mira was brought up and taught her skills.
So let's meet her
You
mom.
were also told of a place called Marion's Tower, far to the west, on the line of the mountain line between the plains and the deserts. Hopefully,
There's
Marcus
more places.
is hopeful. Marcus is hopeful that that's at Marion's Tower, he can receive the training that he needs to control his ice powers. A short distance to the southeast of Marion's Tower is Port Sheridan, a bustling port town of trade and industry.
One more.
One more? Oh, yes, and far, far, far to the northwest. Are a set of ruins. Set of ruins that were mentioned by Foluco. Not much is known about these ruins, except only of what Foluco can relate to you.
There's treasure there.
Can I also ask where Marcus's home village is?
Yeah, where is that?
All right. Marcus was actually living in the mountainous forests to the northwest in this area here.
Oh.
Okay.
Can we put a marker there?
If you like, yes.
Sure.
Let me put a marker there.
And where would the marker for my tribe's battle be? I know it'd be close to the ruins.
Let me get to that.
Okay.
I figured that this session we would be doing some map searching and some deciding on what you guys want to do next.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all agreed to go to the sanctuary first and then decide where to go from there, but
All right. So the sanctuary first.
yeah, but let's get finished with putting icons and stuff on the map. So that's
a very
Marcus.
interesting village.
Yes, that's actually a lot larger than I hoped, but that's all right.
So we have Marcus's starting point. We have Mira's starting point. So that's 2 out of the 5? 6.
5.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
Right.
Well,
Reggie is
3.
not is reluctant.
Yeah, well,
No, but I just did a reference to an old reality show, something like that.
Okay.
You know the prisoner from the past, the show.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, yeah, it's kind of old school. I expected to at least you have seen, Derek. You disappoint me.
My apologies.
And the plan.
All right.
So I'm thinking that we want to go to the Sanctuary of the Life Mother, but all of our health, and I think we also want to strengthen our armor too.
yeah, I think
Am I
we
not-
can
if
do
I'm
that
not
in the
mistaken?
port because I was thinking about spending like a week in game there so that we can all like look into different things and also
Mm-hmm.
it would probably take me a week to make my new armor.
Right. So we're gonna first go to the Sanctuary of the Life Mother and resolve whatever's happening there.
That's good. Oh,
Go-
yeah. That's good.
Go
Right.
down.
Yeah, cuz
there.
the tribes were nomadic, so that's a good point. Thank you.
All right.
And then maybe take a boat over to Port Sheridan.
Yep. Okay. You can take a boat.
And-
You can take a boat from Gurney Bay, but you don't know how often the trade boat comes by. You'd have to find out around town.
Well, we'd have to go
Okay.
to Gurney Bay anyway to report on the cave and onto the manor. Because
Yes.
those were two things that the village was struggling with that they didn't know what was going on. We might get compensation from going there and reporting on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, shall we go south over to Gurney Bay, or should we go up to the Sanctuary of the Life Mother first?
Probably the sanctuary first because it's not smart to backtrack.
Yeah, but we still have Terrell Graves as our prisoner still here
We'll
at Foxville
take him with
Manor.
us. We could probably sell him to some caravan on the way.
Wait. What?
Not selling one.
Yeah.
What?
And the chaotic neutral character has spoken.
Okay.
Apologies.
All right. So are we
All
all agreed? All agreed that we will head to the Sanctuary of the Life Mother next.
Sure.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Okay. And then I guess we'll figure it out once we get to Marion's Tower later.
Yeah.
Question: Did we
Yes.
level up? Did we perhaps by chance level up?
No.
Oh,
You're getting somewhat close, but you are not quite there yet.
okay.
So we're all just like level 4 or something?
Mm-hmm.
You're level 3 at this point.
Oh,
I
yes.
was gonna
3.
say I thought
Okay.
we were on level.
Question.
Is there a way to level up without knowing of the others?
So, has Renji been
Wait,
gaining experience as well, or is he still level
Yeah.
2?
Fishing.
At this
No, I'm
point-
level 3.
Say what?
I
What?
was level 3, right?
Yes, Renji was level 3 last we checked.
Oh, okay.
But
Fishing.
the experience gain has not been happening on Renji's part. No.
Oh man.
Mm.
Well,
But fishing can give experience, right?
You have to
No.
experience it.
well,
You
hey,
gotta learn to
I-
fight, man. You
hey,
gotta learn to be an ally.
fishing
No,
can
you-
gain
you-
experience. It's just like one experience point at a time per fish.
Well, you go fishing, then you gain experience in fishing skills, so you can skill up in fishing. That's pretty much it, though.
Oh, dude, maybe at this rate we'll have Renji like fish out a kraken for us to fight.
Oh my.
Yeah. technically, fishing don't need to be fishing directly, you know.
All right,
Fishing
guys.
Fishing can be also combat, because it's hard to hit the water. something rather than.
Fish out a murloc, beat it to
you
death.
are you're scraping the bottom of the barrel there, buddy.
Oh, I know. It's fun.
Okay,
I'm also drunk.
Okay.
So who
we
cares?
return once again to the attic of Foxglove Manor.
All right.
Oh no, people disappeared.
Oh.
Hey, she's got her health and her name.
Yes. Mira's health
I thought we
and
fixed that
name
last
bar
time.
are showing up.
Yeah, we fixed that last time.
Yep, we did. I'm slowly figuring this out as we go along, guys.
So,
All right. So at this point, Terrell Graves is unconscious, and you have tied him up. You have succeeded in removing his armor, which is medium-sized. So those who are of medium build could choose to wear it if they wish. My goodness. All right.
All right.
However,
So-
I need to let you know, as we discovered last time, one of the rogues wanted to put on a set of full plate mail, and I reminded them that moving silently and doing rogue skills are quite difficult in full plate mail.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about. I put it in the chat. I was thinking about doing. What is it? Metal pieces on leather armor.
Oh yes, yeah. You can get what is called studded leather, which adds
Yeah.
metal studs to leather and actually does improve the armor of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And
think
then- but
that's
it-
what I might do.
It
Or, sorry, what?
maintains the suppleness of leather, which still allows you to move silently.
He could also
Okay.
go with banded leather.
Banded
Yeah,
leather?
I
I've never heard of that.
This
Yeah.
is leather.
It's a way to refine leather to where it's stronger. It includes a whole bunch of like techniques for like waxing and like heating and then like pressing.
You don't know, Terry?
Yeah.
I have never heard of banded leather before, no.
Yeah, I'll just go with studded leather.
All right,
It's
so
like-
keep that in mind. Once you get to Port Sheridan, you might be able to find someone who could either sell you a suit or actually modify your existing.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Either that or do that when we get to Gurney Bay.
Yeah, Gurney Bay. You don't know if they have the capability there. There was the mayor just turned. It happens to be the town blacksmith as well, and that
Oh.
says a lot. That says a lot about the diversity of talent in the town.
Hmm.
Really?
Okay.
It's a small town.
I smell a monopoly.
Oh, really?
Well, anyways, so where shall we rest up and regain our health? Because we still have the guy downstairs. The other guy downstairs knocked out. I
Oh
believe.
yeah, we do.
Uh-huh.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, because I can see that the health on a few of our party members are a little bit low. So maybe we
Yes.
might want to move somewhere to regain our health or heal up.
At this point, Mira has one level 1 spell and 2 level 2 spells available. She can sacrifice those for healing spells. But then she will need to rest because that's all she has left.
Okay.
I have light and read magic.
Fantastic.
Like the two most useless things I could have done.
So if we find a
Oh,
spell book in the dark, we're set.
Oh yeah. Here,
Alright,
I'm
well-
gonna go ahead and like use light on the back of Sheik's head.
What?
Well, yeah, I mean it's dark in here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It is indeed dark.
Yeah.
So wait, but I'm not sure Sheik will accept that. It needs to be a willing subject or an inanimate object.
Well, he's got a helmet on.
More like a hood, but still.
See, willing inanimate object.
It is part of. It is on his person. I'm not sure he's going to like that idea. However,
Exactly.
you guys need to decide what you're going to do with Terrell Graves, and selling him to a caravan is probably not an option.
Oh.
Besides, we all know what happened with Joseph, Technicolor Dreamcoat.
There you go.
Coming
That's,
back
the,
later.
it's
Then we're all
exactly
fucked.
what I was thinking of. All right. So at this point,
Well,
I need everybody to make a listen check.
Oh.
Except me.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, because you're not here.
Anyone who's
Renji's
playing the
waiting
game.
outside the manor.
Hunting or fishing or both.
Boat.
No, if you're waiting outside the manor, you're up on a on the cliffside.
Hey,
Oh,
there
yeah.
could be a pond up there.
yay! I have my ears back.
Fantastic!
I see.
Holy cow!
This is what happens when you listen more than you talk, fellas.
All right. Okay. Let's see. We need a. So Feluco, Marcus, Luz. Oh yeah, you know what? I need to roll the listen checks for Mira and for Sheik
Mm-hmm.
because they are not here. Do.
Oh. Wow.
Whoops.
That's worse than me.
Oh,
Skills. Listen. Ah, okay. Never mind.
thank you, Sheik. I'm glad you gave me my ears back.
All right. Marcus, Loosefang, and Barkable, you do hear from the next room to the west, you hear what sounds like a solid object that falls to the floor as if falling off of a table or something like that.
Whoops.
Did we think something fell over down there?
Now the room to the west you have not entered yet. So you don't know what's in there. The door to that room is here.
Wait, where?
No, I was wrong. Wait a minute. Where is the door to that room? Yeah, the door to that room is here. That's right.
But we don't see it on the, you know.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I need to light that up. Thank you for reminding me.
I did want to point it out earlier because maybe.
All right. There you go. Okay. So somewhere in the room over here, you heard something heavy that fell to the ground.
Over the rainbow.
Does it sound like it's moving or that? Like there's
No,
still
it was
movement?
a single clunk on the floor, and then it was silent.
Okay. And is there a doorknob?
Yes, there is. The door opens inward.
I will open the door.
Okay, Loosefang, you are nowhere near the door.
I will push my way through the crowd.
How does Barkable feel about that?
I scratch his ears. It's all.
It's all good. All right.
They have a good relationship.
All right. Let's see. Hang on for a sec. That was the wrong tool.
Who you calling a tool?
I'm the tool.
You're doing
Yes, he
me.
is.
You're a towel.
All right. The door opens, and dimly lighting the room comes the light from the window. You can see that this room is in similar disarray as the previous rooms that you've seen on this level. Off in the corner, the light does not quite reach yet.
Yes, may I do a search or spot or whatever?
Yeah, just a moment.
Sure.
Okay. So where are you going to search, Loose Fang?
Just over towards the darker area.
Okay, so you're going to walk over there and do some searching around?
Yeah.
All right. So your limited dark vision reveals further into the room, and I keep using the wrong tool.
Really?
There we go. And you can see, dimly lit off in the corner of the room, something that looks like a book.
Whoops.
Hey, fellas, I found a book.
Is it a screaming book?
It hasn't
try it.
started yet.
The book is lying open, as if it fell from the table next to it. There is over here, in the corner, in the alcove of the room, is a small study desk. And it
Right.
appears that this book fell from the study desk and is now lying open.
Is this arcane?
Well,
You
Or
don't
is
know.
it-
let me look
don't
at
know.
it.
Can I do a knowledge arcana?
Yep, you can. So are you going to pick up the book and examine it?
Yeah. Dang it.
Okay.
Oh well.
Check if it's cursed. Before
Uh,
you go
so-
touch.
Marcus, you pick up the book and examine it. It looks like that there's either very deep red ink or bloodstains on some of the pages. The language that the book is written in, you do not understand, but it's definitely not common.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hey, yo, Marcus, can I take a look at that book?
Sure.
I reach
Maybe
and
we can use this. Maybe we can use this as more evidence against Terrell Graves.
I take the
I
book
think
from Marcus.
You've got plenty of evidence against him already.
I take the
Okay.
book. I take the book from Marcus and I look over it. Is it in a language that I understand? Common?
It is not a language that you are familiar with. No.
Okay. Well, then I go ahead and I use read magic on it. Not knowing
Okay.
if it's magic or not.
So you're going to read magic on this particular page.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a read magic.
I did.
I saw knowledge of arcana. I don't
No,
see read magic.
read magic is a skill. I mean, a spell.
Oh, you're casting read magic.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You didn't know that. So.
Read magic isn't a skill; it's a spell.
You are correct. You are correct. All right.
Yes.
All right. So you cast the spell upon the page, and immediately the symbols reform themselves into a language that you can understand. Your eyes scan the page, and to your surprise, you find that you are all actually mouthing the words that you are reading. As you do so, a series of blue bolts emerge from the page and strike the wall with dramatic effect.
Ooh.
And they knock a dusty picture off of the wall and disintegrate it.
Oh, cool! Let's keep it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You think this is a good thing?
Maybe.
Okay. Barkable didn't like what he saw, and he's kind of backing away.
I'm with Barkable.
I just pocket the book.
I think this is probably not a good book.
I close it.
Okay.
Maybe carry it off. Alright, well, anyways, let's go head down so we can rest up.
One.
Luco takes the book into his inventory.
One. What do I
Why
call
don't we
it?
just burn?
Scary lightning book.
A book with arcane symbols.
Scary lightning book.
You can call it that if you like.
You said that wasn't in...
Cool. So I've got a
Arcane
blank mage's spell book, one screaming kobold book, and one scary lightning book.
That's because that's what you chose to call them.
Really? They did it?
Anyways,
Man,
All right.
I'm starting to become a library over here.
Well, you are carrying several
them
books. Sorry, what was that, Loose Fang?
I was just saying, you do realize how heavy books get when you get a lot of them.
Yeah, a book can weigh between 1 and 3 pounds.
Okay, well, since we're here, I go ahead and use a search around this area.
Okay.
Oh,
Mira
hey,
is going to
what do you
join in the
know?
room. Wow.
Nice.
Impressive. Okay. Your search around the room does not reveal anything out of the ordinary. You can still you see that the room, as with the other rooms on this level, is in quite a bit of disarray. There is a study desk here on the northern wall that is filled with useless bits of torn paper and ruined books.
Hmm.
Down here, there is another desk with a chair at it, and that desk actually has a metal tool on it that looks to be rusted away into uselessness.
Is it a spoon?
No, it is some sort of a tool that is unrecognizable because it's rusted so badly.
Okay, so it's not a spoon.
And over here is an empty bookshelf.
Maybe I
It
can...
appears that this manor has been abandoned for some time, and that this group of bandits moved into the manor only recently.
Oh, okay. Well, come on, Barkable.
alright. Well, I'm gonna do another strength check to see if I can lift Terrell Graves.
I can
You're
help
going
you
to
out.
try and pick him up? Is
I'll
someone
help
going
you
to
out.
help him out with
Bringing him
that?
downstairs.
Okay. Who's carrying the armor?
Barkable!
I don't care about the armor, but I'll help carry down the person.
Oh,
Because the full set of armor is a good 60 pounds.
okay. Barkable is not strong enough to carry the armor.
Ugh.
Do I just do a strength check or do that if we're both helping?
Well, if you want, you can take 20 on this because nobody is disturbing you.
I
Oh,
say we just take 20.
Okay.
okay. Barkable
Let's just
carries
take
the
20.
armor. Oh!
Okay, so Barkable can drag the armor using his teeth, but that's going to hurt.
He puts it on his back?
He can't. No, he's not strong enough to carry that much weight. He can't move with that much weight on him.
Oh, guys, what
Big
if we,
sheep
like,
useful.
refit the armor to, like, fit Barkable? Then he could be, like, an ironclad doggo.
Wow. Okay.
I thought we were giving the armor to our warrior outside.
Oh, yeah.
If he exists.
That
Yeah.
would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
But would it be put to you?
Wait, so who's carrying the armor?
I don't know who's carrying the armor.
I
Just
mean,
do
if
a
someone else
strength
wants
check.
to help carry the guy, I can carry
Wait,
it.
I thought the armor's
So-
still on him.
No, you
No.
guys took it off.
Oh.
Sheik.
I'm so confused now.
Make Sheik carry him.
Let's see if I can carry it.
Okay. Now, there's no strength check involved in actually picking up the armor and carrying it with you. It just
Okay.
adds to your encumbrance.
Okay, I'm carrying the armor.
Okay.
Ah, it's metal. I put it down.
Yeah, I was gonna see how long you were carrying that before you realized that it was gonna start to burn you.
Okay.
Why?
Sheik,
Why?
make yourself useful.
She
Go
can
carry
carry
the
it.
armor.
The armor's just sitting
yeah.
right there now. I'm just walking away.
I mean, he's at full health, so he can do that.
Renji, to answer your question, Renji, because Foluco is a specific druid that shuns metal. They do not like metal at all, and they don't use it at all. And so touching it, picking it up, using it is actually harmful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just kill him. You can kill.
No.
That's so weak. That's so yeah.
Are you kidding? I could summon like 12 wolves and down you in a second. Call me
You
weak.
can. No, I don't say it's weak. It's like a weak, silly.
Oh, but there are advantages to that.
There's
Oh, sorry,
advantages
I
and
moved the wrong
disadvantages to
person.
everything.
I'm like, Terrell Graves just walked off.
Now, you guys are carrying him.
Yeah, so did anyone pick up that armor?
Sheik picked it up.
I told
Okay.
Sheik to pick it up.
All right.
Doink it, doink it, doink.
Ugh.
Ah, let's take the shortcut. Why not?
Now, one moment.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's that one guy. I
We
say
should
we
be
leave
careful.
him.
Yeah, the one guy in the one room.
I mean, we didn't tie him up that bad. We just like knocked him unconscious.
True.
Well,
How long
he
has
does.
been unconscious for, though?
Ah, I vote. we
He
leave
doesn't
him.
seem to want to bother you.
Mm, mm.
Oh well.
All right.
Away.
So, Loose Fang, are you carrying Terrell here?
Yeah.
I was the one that was carrying Taro as well.
I thought you guys were working together. You guys are kind
Yeah.
of not
Yeah.
there.
Well, I'm right here.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. Land.
Yeah.
So,
Dirt. Let's burn it down now.
you come to the room with the
Well-
collapsed front entrance.
I go down the front entrance.
Okay, Barkable and Foluco, give me a jump check.
Okay. And
Can we just toss him down?
boink.
You want to toss him down? Okay, Foluco,
Maybe.
that's good enough. What about Barkable?
Barkable's like the master at jumping.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, so Marcus suggests that you simply toss Terrell down.
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Okay.
Well,
then I am going
toss
to
him down feet first, though.
One moment.
Is this now outside of like still inside the building?
No, it's outside the front door now.
Yeah.
Just roll him off the front entrance.
All right, so Terrell collapses onto the pile of rubble below.
That's one way to.
Get him down there.
Going down. Going timber.
Okay, one moment.
I can't.
So everybody is. I'm
Okay.
going to place everybody outside the front door.
Okay.
So,
Along with. There he is. Okay.
That sound effect at that moment was perfect. Yeah, but
All right.
did
I
it.
am also looking for. Okay. And finally, we have.
Renji,
yeah, so
you exist.
After jumping down from the house, I see Renji. I pick up a rock
That's-
and I throw it at him.
Hey, now be nice. Be nice.
Hey,
it's a knife.
I could be meaner.
Aim the sword at his throat.
gotta get
Close.
some experience somehow.
Aim
This
the
is
sword.
combat he can.
Aim the sword at his throat.
What-
Just before, like hitting.
Right.
All right, guys. The party has been reunited. And now,
Shall we
she
heal up?
brings a bundle of jangling metal and throws it at the feet of the Dragonborn and says, "Here,
Serious.
perhaps this will
Yeah.
keep you alive better."
Oh, what happened to Mira's health and her name tag?
Are you not seeing it?
Nope, none
No.
anymore.
Nope.
Okay, one
Also-
moment. One
yeah.
moment. One moment.
But you noticed I can't control. Oh wait.
Okay, there you go.
Really?
Yep. And I
I
need
today's-
to. Just a minute. Okay, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have that and we got that. Okay, good. So, Renji, if you choose to accept this suit of armor, it would give you a full set of plate mail plus a large steel shield.
Deal.
Okay,
Did you say ew?
Deal.
Oh, deal.
deal. Gotcha.
Not eel.
Yeah,
All right.
eels are different. Yeah. All right, so I'm looking up. Okay, so let me update your character sheet there, Renji.
Yeah, I don't know the tags for it.
That's okay.
So I speak to the rest of the party saying, where should we go to rest?
In the house.
In the house, in the manor?
Yeah, if it's already waited, why not stay there? It's a valid point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tarek, why am I getting spam from Betsinda?
Buh? I don't know.
Who?
Bethesda?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know, dude.
Big Brother's watching.
All right, so your armor class now, Renji, is now 23. Holy flip, 23 armor class. That's amazing.
That is
No,
really
that's
good at
my spot check. Oh,
But
never
so
mind.
basically, it's lots of benefits.
So the benefits to that is in order for someone to hit you, they have to roll a 23 or better.
Well,
which at this early stage is not that easy.
So basically, this is now broken.
well,
the
Barkables is 19 and mine's 18, so
Yeah. So,
So basically,
you know, it's not broken because what happens is when you roll that 20-sided dice, you get whatever to hit bonuses you have, and so the bonuses may get it up to that high to hit you, but the likelihood of them hitting you at low level like this is not very good.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's broken for so far.
yeah, until you reach level 5 and everything starts one-hitting you.
No.
Yeah. But that's what I mean with like broken so far for this point.
What that does is it makes you a tank, and it makes it so that the likelihood of hitting you is low. So what you do is you want to make sure that all the enemies are trying to hit you and not your companions.
Which means you need to be with the party.
See that
Yeah,
also
or let others die.
not
Two
being
things.
in the combat also makes his armor class because the chances of him getting hit are very low.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Exactly.
which is good. Which is good. All right. So if you
Especially
guys
since most everybody else in the party has a very low armor class.
relatively
compared
relatively low.
So after scouting ahead a little bit, I come back to the party after they were like talking and stuff, and I say, well, the route towards the sanctuary looks pretty good at the moment if you want to head that way.
Yep, the
Well,
sanctuary is to the northeast. You're going to have to trek down the other side of the mountain in order to get there.
Doink.
Well, what I'm saying right now to the rest of the party is like, I think we should rest up first and make sure that we're at full health before we start journeying.
Mira is in agreement. In
Well-
fact, at this point, anybody who is injured should probably get healed. Marcus is down to 8 health at this point, and so he probably could use some healing.
Let's just camp right here, like put our bedrolls inside the house a little bit, like right here, and like a fire
Just
right
in the
here.
front entranceway.
Yeah, just in the front entranceway.
Maybe just kill off the other person.
What was that?
Maybe just kill off the other person that's like in the house still.
Oh yeah, him.
Just killing off.
Yeah, the black face cutter.
I
I shall go take care of him.
well, let's just
What?
Or-
What do you mean?
He's
What
tied
do you
up.
mean
He's
by-
defenseless.
Yeah, but still.
I
Like,
follow.
but what's better, keeping a witness alive or
Yes.
making a big chance you don't have to worry about it later?
Nope.
Yeah.
Best choice is bring him with us.
Well, we're gonna have to figure out. So I walk up to him, maybe smack him upside the head. Wake him up.
You're gonna wake him up?
Yeah. Not talk some sense into him.
Why are we doing this? This guy was willing to kill us. Let's just
Kill him back.
no.
I'd take 20.
All right. So Marcus and Loosefang, when you approach the black-faced cutter, you find him on the ground. His face is ashen and he is breathing very heavily. His eyes are open but unfocused and staring at nothing. He is not moving.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong?
He doesn't appear to have heard you, and he continues breathing heavily and staring off into space.
Remember, he's gagged.
What's wrong with
We'll
you?
take out the gag. We'll take the gag out of his face now. Out of his
You
mouth.
know, that's really...
No, I probably won't get much out of it, but can I do like a heal check, kind of
Oh,
gauge
hey.
his health?
Forgot.
You want to try and, well, yeah, a heal check will give you an idea of what's wrong with him.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay, give me a heal check.
Huh?
Oh, and Feluca, where are you building that campfire, by the way?
Right outside the front entrance.
Okay.
Here. I'll do that then.
Hmm.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't like the dark, being tied up.
Alright. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get much out of him. I think we're probably gonna get a little bit more out of maybe Taro Graves than him. But what we need to do is, what are we gonna do to like make sure that he can possibly go home to his family? Because I don't think we should just leave a bloody mess of him here.
Well, we could just
'Cause
untie
I
him
agree
and
that
leave
we're
him.
not gonna kill him.
We could just untie him and leave him right at the front entrance when we walk away.
Yeah, but is he gonna go after and try to kill us or set Taro Graves
We
free?
beat the living turd out of him once. I don't think he's gonna try it again.
We could always leave like a
A note.
sharp implement somewhere in the house, leave his feet untied or whatnot, and leave him.
But-
So then he has to go find it, but he can cut himself out of it.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Loosefang and Marcus, you can tell that there is something wrong with him, but you don't know what it is.
Let's make it a star game.
I'm gonna go grab Mira. She knows a bit more about
Let's play game.
doctorly things.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So you're going to ask Mira to
Alright.
come and join you?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright.
All right. Mira is going to do a heal check.
Want to make a star game of it?
No, thank you.
No. I think we're fine.
Mhm.
All right. So Mira is going to take 20 on this one. All right.
Let's try Barkable.
So, after several moments, Mira actually takes out her handkerchief and starts wiping the sides of the guy's mouth. And she says, "He's bleeding. Look, he's bleeding from his mouth. What did you guys do to him?"
Nothing. We found
Okay.
him back,
Yeah,
and he
so-
got
we
all.
found him like this.
Mira gently opens his mouth, and then she actually startles and jumps back, and she turns away. She's holding her handkerchief to her nose and mouth and looking away. And she barely gasps out, "Oh my gosh, he chewed through his own tongue."
Chewed through his own tongue. Oh.
Hold on.
What did you put in his mouth?
We weren't the ones that put anything in his mouth. You
You
were
guys-
the one that put...
You guys did gag him.
I gagged him?
How is this not?
I
How is
can't
this safe
remember.
for work?
We're not working.
I mean, safe for.
We
Okay.
didn't do anything to him.
Yeah, let me let you know up front, Renji. I'm trying to keep it PG.
I know, I know.
I'm also trying to put things in there that are intriguing and compelling.
Yeah, okay, but still, like, it's hard to make the links.
Yeah, that one's about as gross as I'm gonna get. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you wanted to do the Saw game, excuse me.
But sauce is killing, not porn.
What? This isn't porn.
Wait,
What?
you think someone
Gag-
chewing out their
you
tongue
gag
is porn?
You gag someone tied up. What is? It can also be like a not safe for work thing.
No, that's not what we meant at all.
That's,
Come on.
No. We're not gonna go there, Renji.
Yeah, please stop whatever this
Let's,
conversation is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I didn't need to point it out. Because...
Anyway,
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
so
okay. Yeah, that didn't even cross my mind. All right.
getting back to what's going on over here.
All right. Yes. Apparently, this young, after you gagged him, struggled so hard to try and release himself that he ended up biting through his own tongue, and now he is sitting there suffering and bleeding out of his mouth.
Hmm.
Can you
What do
heal
you
him?
think we should?
Well, Mira wants to heal him.
Me and Renji and Sheik aren't anywhere near, so we can't make comments.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you? So Loose Fang, Marcus, what do you guys feel that you should do here? Mira actually wants to heal this guy because she doesn't like to see suffering.
I'm with this. We're the ones that tied him up. But gag.
I'm
I
the
mean-
same way as well.
All right. So Mira is going to use a Cure Light Wounds on this young man.
Ropes.
Well, why are you
Yeah.
laughing?
No, because Barkable, he tries so hard to heal people, and he actually sometimes does a pretty good job.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, I don't think Barkable can heal a broken tongue.
No. All right.
Wow.
You know, one of these days, Barkable's gonna level up and get a healing ability.
Maybe he will. He keeps going like that. All right. The young man, the color immediately returns to his face, and he sits up with his arms still tied behind his back and tries to put his back against the wall and accidentally bumps into Barkable.
Barkable just cozies up to him.
He is looking up at Loose Fang and Marcus and Mira, and his face flits back and forth from disgust to wonder to confusion, and you know, keeps cycling between the three, and he doesn't say anything, but you can tell that he does not understand what just happened.
With now, fella. Kind of put your.
Say, you broke up there, Loose Fang.
You with us, fella? You kind of put yourself in a bad place. Bite.
Yeah, you remember the previous conversation that you had with him, where he reported that many of his villagers were killed by the raised, and he has lumped all of you in with that same group, and so he was convinced in his last conversation that you were just vicious and bloodthirsty beings, and that's why he wanted to wipe you out. And so, seeing that you're not killing him, but on the contrary, actually healing him and helping him, he is completely confused.
Yeah, have that.
All right.
So, Mira actually props him up against the wall so that he can be comfortable, and she looks up at you too, and she says, "Well, what are we going to do with this guy? He wanted to kill us before."
Well, option. Come along quietly.
Where would we take him?
Town. Drop him off.
But
Hmm.
drop him off in the town, the very place where this same group of bandits were sending giant wolves to attack the town.
Valid. I
Well,
that.
Yeah, you're still breaking up, Loose Fang. Do you have a push to talk or something?
No, just
Yeah, you can push the talk if you want. Easy setting.
that.
Yeah, you're still breaking up pretty badly.
Disconnect and reconnect.
Or just go to settings and set it to push
Try
the
the-
talk.
mhm.
Any better?
I could hear you there.
That's a little better, yeah.
All right.
So, Marcus,
But you-
what are
you
your
do-
thoughts?
Good.
Well, it'd be really difficult to try and take him with us, considering the fact that we also have to deal with Terrell Graves at the same time. So, I propose that we possibly leave him here, but we make sure that he doesn't know where we're going.
No, you can make sure if you want.
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
You are, which means if you're asleep, you shouldn't be talking.
Burn.
So, Mira suggests that you simply cut him loose and let him go. He's by himself. He knows that we can beat him because we did it before. If we cut him loose and let him go, he'll find his own way.
Or
Listen up.
or
Got it.
or we could just
Renji, you're nowhere
him.
near them.
oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, true, sorry.
We're debating whether or not what obviously don't hurt you, but we don't want you to hurt us. So,
now, he still has not said a word.
do you do understand comment, right?
I
Do you under
recommend push to talk.
I don't think are you on your phone or on your computer, Loose Fang?
I'm on my computer. It's the same mic I know.
Disconnect from the voice chat, then reconnect.
He already did that and it didn't solve the problem.
Push to talk always works because it's like a guarantee.
Not
On,
Well,
necessarily.
I realize that, Renji. I realize that.
but for him, it tells to know.
If
No,
disconnect,
yeah, I heard before.
if disconnecting from the voice chat and then reconnecting didn't work, you could try restarting the application.
No, I don't think that's going to make a difference, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure it's just my internet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a.
Then try typing.
Yeah, it might. Yeah.
Use the TTS command. You know, the TTS command is for like text to speech.
Oh,
Yeah, we know.
Slash.
We know about that.
Yeah, do /TTS and then type what you're going to say. If you do /TTS and then type what you're going to say in the Discord chat, either memes
Right.
or general,
But you need to be.
Tarek Dragon said like this.
yeah.
But he needs permissions for it. If he don't, he
No,
can't.
there's permissions. Just don't abuse it.
I don't know. I kind of like the personality that Loose Fang is putting into his voice.
Yeah, it's true, but sometimes you need. You need to do it.
If he's breaking up, though, it's not going to work. Oh, slash the other way.
And you need to see like in the command showing
No,
up.
he's got it.
You need there. You need to give
Okay,
him
I'll
permission.
do it.
Yeah.
Server settings.
There we go. We got it.
I didn't.
Anyways,
hear.
that's what I said.
I did that.
Yep. Mira is in agreement with that.
Fuluko said
So-
I say we let him go.
Yeah,
But we
that
could make him
should've-
leave after us.
That it should have happened. I don't know why it didn't work.
Oh boy, so many problems. Okay.
You
Says
worry about
predicaments,
that.
let's forge ahead.
I'm sleeping, so I'll figure it out in the Discord.
Sounds good. All right. So, Marcus, you're the one with the blade. Can you cut his hands loose? And I mean the ropes around his hands, not his hands themselves.
Ah, I had the TTS disabled. Me and you could have done it because we have admin privileges.
Yeah. but
Okay.
That I did want to say that. I did said along the time.
Sorry, I was on a bio break.
That's cool. So again, Marcus, Mira says, you're the one with the blades. Can you cut his hands loose? And I mean the ropes, not his hands.
I laugh and say, well, if we're going to make sure that he doesn't follow us, I want to make sure that he's not going to do anything with those hands. And currently, I don't trust him at the moment.
So you're saying to send him off with his hands tied up?
Well, if we want him to leave after us, we can leave him here, but leave him away so he can cut his hands off, or so he can cut his hands free, well, without him knowing where we've gone.
All right. Once you do that, Loose Fang, once you lean down and say that to him, then his eyes harden and then he looks up at you indignantly and he said, I knew it. You're all the same. And then he struggles to get up to his feet.
Wait, just to recap because I wasn't paying attention. What was suggested?
Okay, Loose Fang types that he says, but if you think about attacking us again, you know how it'll end up, don't you? A veiled threat, a thinly veiled threat.
Oh.
So he struggles to his feet and he awkwardly tries to push past you and walk out the door.
Eh. Barkable's just following him, wagging his tail.
He doesn't seem to notice. Okay.
I think Barkable wants him to pet him.
And Sheik actually sees this happening and he calls out to you guys, hey, you saw him, didn't you?
Sheik then notices, hopefully, that Barkable is just wagging his tail, following him.
And Sheik is actually rather confused by this, but decides not to intervene.
Derek, look
Yes.
at the chat, general chat.
Oh, you mean on Discord?
Yes.
I see.
Yes. You can all use the TTS comment.
Okay.
Type /TTS, it will work.
But it will not work if you don't type TTS in front.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, the young man looks down and sees the unconscious form of Terrell Graves. And he looks at Terrell, and then he turns and looks at you guys. And then he sees the big dragonborn next to him.
And
that
the cute,
that
adorable
point-
wolf.
At that point, he actually freaks out and he takes off running.
Okay.
Barkable
Well, I
thinks
guess
it's a
that
game of
solves that
chase.
problem. Well, I guess that solves that problem then.
He's Barkable's now sad.
No, still not working for Loose Fang. All right, hold on for a second, guys. I got to go take a bio break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Freeze stream.
I saved the settings. Let's see, server settings, audit roles.
Renji said it's fine.
Yeah, it works. Even I can do it.
Yeah.
Do you see the command matching thing, Loose Fang?
No space in front of the slash, just... Okay, hold up. While we figure this out, I'm just going to do this.
All right, so Mira returns.
We're just dig bugging.
Renji, I'm working on it.
Working on which one?
Don't worry about it.
I do not see this. I mean the other one.
Anyway,
Loose Fang.
continue. Tarek.
Okay. All right. So Mira returns to the fire and she motions for Marcus to move over and join her so that she can heal you.
Okay.
All right. Mira braces herself to cast and uses cure moderate wounds on Marcus, which is going to be nice. Oh, wow, that's really nice. And that 16 points of healing will bring Marcus up to full health. Very nice.
Hoorah.
Okay. Mira seems a bit winded from the effort, but she says that she can do one more healing spell.
Maybe either a Loose Fang or Barkable?
Well, right now, let's see. Marcus is at full. Luco's at 16. Renji is at 22. Barkable's at 20. Sheik is at 19. And Loose Fang is at 18. I think Loose Fang is the one that has the biggest deficit at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Shouldn't have to be that much work. But Loose Fang, if you could join us over here, Mira wants to heal you.
Maybe like this. You need to turn the down one on.
Renji, keep that conversation to Discord. That way, it's not showing up in the
Yeah,
episode.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. Okay, Mira turns to Loosefang and attempts to heal him as well. "12 points for Loosefang, which puts you at nearly full health. Very nice. Okay, Mira, at this point, sits down hard on her haunches and holds her handkerchief to her nose and says, I can't do any more. Yep, can you guys pause for just a second? My wife wants to ask me a question.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, so if you choose to rest here for the night, Terrell is tied up. The rest of you are in more or less good health, so I think this might be a good place to rest for the evening.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go stand over here between Sheik and Taro Graves, because I know Sheik has some buff with him.
Yeah, he does. In fact, Sheik, he actually says, you know, let me go over here so that I'm not tempted to murder him in the middle of the night.
Okay.
All right. So, is someone going to stay awake and keep watch? Sheik could do that, but he doesn't think that's a good idea to leave him alone with Terrell.
All right.
So, is there
So-
anyone else that would be willing to keep watch during the night?
Renji, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The rest of you, bed down for the evening. And we shall see. We shall see.
Of course, stuff happens in the night.
Well, do you know the concept of random encounters, Renji?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks to Final Fantasy.
Not quite as common as that, but yes.
Yeah.
Is Barkable also knocked out?
Where
Barkable Barkable is awake, just like lightly napping on top of Terrell.
Well, there is a thing with Barkable and also the canines in the group that ears tend to perk up when there are unusual noises, even if they're asleep. Thankfully, the night passes without event. Okay.
So you all basically for a random event.
Yep. Morning dawns. And all of you all of you who got the good night's sleep are able to relearn your spells, and you regenerate 3 hit points, all except for Renji, who stayed awake during the night.
Ugh.
Okay, so this
Ooh.
back here. Okay,
And
Mira,
what about-
Sheik, you're at full. That would put, let's see, Loose Fang, you're also at full health. Fuluko, that puts you at full health. That Terrell actually brings him, he is now awake.
And underneath Barkable.
Yes. So, let's move Barkable off of there.
Really?
Okay. So, Terrell is now awake and sitting quietly next to the remains of the fire from the night before. Okay, you are all now awake. It is approximately 7 a.m. So you can decide what you want to do with Terrell. You can talk to him. He is conscious. He seems to be lucid.
I go over to the tree and I put I scratch some markings into the tree. By the way, how do I private message to you as the GM in Roll20?
You put a /W on the front of it, and then I believe you can type Tarek or you can type GM. Make sure you put a space after your /W.
Okay.
Tarek,
Yes.
he's general because Lustang, the TTS don't work for.
And
reasons.
okay, then we won't worry about it then.
Yeah, but it's like he's still saying it.
Alright, Terrell.
Stuff
I get
like-
it. I get it. I get it. Okay, Loose Fang, if you want to say stuff, why don't you put it in the Roll20 chat? It looks like TTS isn't working.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
And
Terrell, did you have a good night's sleep?
I wander back over to the group.
Copy that. Sorry, Loose Fang, I'm not sure what the problem is.
Well, did you have a good night's sleep, Terrell?
Terrell sits up and stares blankly into the smoldering remains of the fire, and he seems pretty glum, but he does look up to you. He does look up at you, but says nothing.
Barkable barks happily and licks Terrell's face.
Terrell then notices the big dragonborn wearing his suit of armor, and he seems pretty taken aback and rather disappointed.
Oh.
So Terrell actually turns over to Sheik, and he says, "So Sam, what happened? The benefactor, he never showed up, did he?" And then Sheik turns to him and says, "Oh yes, he did show up. He did show up. In fact, it looked like he was going to overpower the whole party until the dragon showed up." And then Terrell's eyes grow wide. A dragon? What dragon? And then Sheik motions over to Mira's pendant and said, "Oh, yeah, that one right there." And Terrell just seems confused, and he kind of grins a little bit in mock laughter, and he says, "Really? Tell me what happened." And Sheik says, "No, really. A dragon came right out of that pendant right there. And your benefactor, do you know his name?" "Do you know his name?" "Oh yes, actually I do. It's Morcott." "You did see him."
Yes, we did.
How did you know his name?" "Oh, the dragon told us." There really was a dragon, wasn't there? Yeah, there
Yes,
was.
there was.
Just
I
keep it
grab
magic.
Terrell by the shirt and say, "And
Just keep it-
if you don't want it to come back, I suggest that you don't hurt us or do anything bad to this group."
He holds
Just-
up his hands that are very tightly bound, and he says, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have a choice on that one."
Or just keep it on magic logic.
Good.
I
Toss him
approach
back onto
Terra
the
and I'm like,
ground.
"Hey, so what do you want to do now? Cause like you're kind of tied up and we don't care to like drag you across the world.
Well, let's see. You've destroyed all of my men, right? You killed them all, right?
No, we let one of them go.
Yeah, we let
Oh,
one
you let
go.
one go. How very generous and kind of you. Yes. Okay.
Oh, and you're gonna love this one. We actually healed him because he bit off his tongue.
Yeah, that was kind of. Wait, what?
Bit off his,
He bit it off his
he bit off
tongue?
his- Yeah, he bit off his own tongue trying to escape, and Mira helped to heal him.
Oh. How kind of you.
Altruistic, kind.
He bit off his tongue? Like, why would
Yeah.
he do that?
You've never seen that before. Rather gruesome, I might say. Oh, except I was the one who cut it off, not him.
Oh.
Oh, but that's a different
Wait,
story.
what? You did?
No, that was
Oh.
that different story. Never mind.
Okay, this could
Wait.
go wrong.
But didn't he, like, talk to us or stuff? Yeah, I'm pretty
I'm
sure
not-
he was
I'm
talking
not saying
to
the
us.
same guy. I'm saying I've seen it before.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, different guy.
okay.
Tomato, tomato.
And I suppose you took my money too, didn't you?
Did we?
Money?
Oh,
Maybe. I hold
you
up the
sure-
gold coin.
yeah, you surely found it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, that
Maybe.
money.
Then I
Oh.
put it back in my pocket.
Which one did you find? And then he starts smiling to himself.
I think we found the one downstairs and we found the one upstairs.
You're saying that you found money deposits upstairs and downstairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
He starts nodding his head and saying, "You are a liar and a half."
No, there was money downstairs. Not the downstairs, but the downstairs.
What?
Yeah, the upstairs downstairs, not the downstairs.
Now you make
Not the
no
basement.
logic.
Not the basement.
I had you figured for a caster. Don't brand yourself a fool.
And you're the one calling me a fool when I found money where there wasn't supposed to be money.
Mm-hmm. Which means you didn't find it.
No,
Very
I found
well.
it. Here, I'll even show you. I grab him and I start walking him this way.
He's not cooperating.
I just give
So
him a frowny face.
what do you intend to do me? What do you intend to do with me? You're going to drag me off to the House of Orleana?
The what?
The Life Mother?
House of the Life Mother.
Oh.
Well,
You know?
we intend to do
that's her
justice
name.
to you.
If it was up to
Well-
me, I'd just cut the ropes around your feet, leave your hands tied, and say walk that direction.
Oh,
Well,
how
the general
very generous of you.
The general unanimous decision of the party was to make sure justice was served.
Oh, was it?
That's what we're gonna do.
Justice? I am the judge.
Sure.
Justice is blind. Not
Mm-hmm.
justice is blind and it's hard. And you need to put
Sam, you know? I was the judge, or I am the judge.
so you're not the judge.
So you know
We have plenty
who my connections are. You know that I know the justice system better than any of you do.
But
Yes.
we do have plenty of evidence against you.
Oh, go ahead and put me in front of a court. See how long that lasts.
We shove all the information that we gathered right in front of them. We want
Oh,
to explain all these taxable incomes,
Oh yes.
all these
yes.
innocent people that you stole all that money from.
Business dealings.
Business dealings.
Yes.
You want to explain what these business dealings are, Sheik?
And Sheik just shakes his head and says, "Don't try and reason with him. He's slippery and he's slimy. He's going to talk his way out of anything." And
All
he's
right.
right. If you put him in front of a courtroom, he's going to find a way to wriggle out of it.
Everyone can do that if you're smart enough.
You know, there's a lovely pack of wolves we saved that would love to have a dinner date with him.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what's it gonna be, Taro? Do you want to be ripped to shreds by wolves, or do
Or
you want to
fall-
go before a legal justice system?
Or
Oh,
fall
just
off a
like this
cliff.
wolf right here that's trying to lick my face off.
Or fall off a cliff.
Hey, in his defense, he somehow likes you.
Or just throw him off a cliff.
Ah, see, now someone's starting
Well-
to talk. Please,
So
tell me
also-
more about this.
You can fall or just get thrown.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, see, now someone's actually got some guts. He stands up and he comes over to you, Renji,
Yeah.
and he says,
Or
do you have the guts to do it?
I can also kill you now. With everyone
Oh,
seeing
and
the blood.
an unarmed man, you're just going to run me through. How honorable.
No, you did hurt a lot of innocent
Loose-
creatures.
Loose-
Well, from what
Fang
we've
is
heard
over
from
here.
Sheik,
Yeah, Loose Fang does not like the idea of killing this guy.
That's why I say throw over the cliff.
well,
Because it's
Mira,
not
you
learning.
can-
You can survive a fall if you're lucky.
Now, later,
Mira-
1 year, 2 years, either way, he's gonna be food for the earth.
Well, Mira, what do you say on this?
Yeah.
I say we do what he says. Take him to the sanctuary of the Earth Mother. He is a cleric of Kexoth. If you take him there, it will be a supreme insult.
It will be a supreme
So-
insult to the Life Mother or to
No,
Texoth?
to
To
Kexoth.
Terrell.
We have defeated his cleric, and we drag that cleric into the hall of the Life Mother. It'll be not an insult to Kexoth, an insult to Terrell.
Alright, let's go.
So creating an
All right.
so creating God War basically with one.
I
idiot.
start walking off.
At that
Alright,
point,
I'm gonna do a strength check.
at that
to see if
point,
I-
Terrell actually he turns to look at Mira in utter surprise, and then his mouth shuts and he says nothing.
Oh, come on.
Well, y'all coming?
Well, I'm
Right.
gonna do a strength check to see if I can bring him with us.
Hmm.
Oh, come on.
You-
Okay, I'm just gonna take 20 on that.
Hold on for a second,
Grab
guys.
the cords.
Wait.
Hey, you didn't completely heal Barkable.
Well, she had
Oh, wait.
enough
Yeah,
for
never
two
mind.
heals. And both me and Loose Fang were the ones that had lost the most health.
Wait, why is Barkable say 23 here, but on the thing it says 20?
Just don't care.
That's weird.
All right.
Never mind.
So you guys are trying to do what, Marcus? With
Nothing.
your strength check?
So I was gonna try to yank on Terrell to make him come with us.
Yeah, he seems kind of hesitant.
Yeah.
Ooh, Barkable could always drag him by his feet.
I'll carry him. Okay. Let's do another strength check. Okay.
Okay.
This is embarrassing.
I will carry. I will do a
I
strength.
I pause a moment before the
Alright.
trio.
I will do a strength check.
Okay.
Loose
Just
Fang
okay.
already did that.
Yeah, but I can
Loose
maybe
Fang-
do.
Yeah, Renji's going to do it at the same time.
Okay.
Maybe. Wait. Yeah.
Okay, so Loose Fang, where are you moving to drag him off?
To the
The-
cliff.
Because right now, Loose Fang, you have control. Loose Fang, are you with us?
He's
He's
typing.
I see it.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were going to take him over to the Sanctuary of the Life Mother. That's what we're going to do.
I don't know.
Okay, so Loose Fang, start going in direction and Terrell will follow you.
Oh, by the way, is the asset attack reloaded.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The acid attack. You know, the species trait.
Yes, yes.
I
Did you want to do that?
No, I just forgot.
Yeah. Acid, yeah, you have it.
Okay. So, Mira, show us the direction of the Sanctuary of the Life Mother.
Okay. There is a path. Let me reveal over here. Oh, hush. Okay. That heads down the mountain that way, to the north.
Off we go.
Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard
The
of
wonderful
Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So,
I did action. Right there.
oh, okay. So, as Loosefang and Sheik are bringing up the rear, Renji comes up behind and draws his sword and attempts to kill Taro Graves. Okay, Renji, roll for damage.
Can I
Please.
I'm gonna intervene.
No.
Okay, he does get a free attack because you didn't know he was going to attack. So if this attack does not kill Taro, then you can intervene. But if it does succeed, then there's nothing you can do about it.
What class is Renji?
He is a fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And his
But do we, I forgot
his alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I was always chaotic neutral, but I changed to good for some time.
Or evil.
What was the rule again? The
Okay,
damage-
so your damage roll, because there's no attack roll here because he's defenseless. I'm looking at your character sheet, and you are using.
Just forgot.
Weapons. There it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're using a hand and a half sword, which does 1d10 damage. So what you do is you roll a 1d10 and add your strength bonus, which is 4.
Okay. Okay.
7 points.
No. That was like the automatic thing.
Well, yeah. Well, and you also
This
didn't
is the correct one. This is the correct one.
Okay, still. All right. So, still. All right. Renji comes up behind and runs him through with his hand and a half sword. And Terrell drops in a pool of his own blood. He looks up at Renji, and with his last breath, he said, "Finally, some courage." And he dies.
I look
at Renji.
at Taro.
Sheik comes back around and he stares in disbelief at both Renji and the bloody mess on the floor. And he says nothing and actually turns and walks away.
Well,
Mira shakes her head sadly and she says, "Well, that's that." And she doesn't seem very happy about it.
I'm the same.
Oh, wait, Loosefang, who are you going to grapple?
Yeah.
Ren-
Oh, you're actually going to attack Renji?
oh yeah.
It don't work.
Oh, my. Okay. So, a melee attack, nope, you can't hit him with that, but a grapple check. What I need you to do, let's see.
He already did.
Yeah. Hang on for a second. Yep.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Too bad.
Okay, Loose Fang, you are attempting to grapple a dragonborn that is about um, a foot taller than you are, but your
That
initial
just gives
attempt
me
does
more to
succeed.
grab.
Huh?
Can
That just gives me more to grab.
Yeah.
right. Can I try
I
doing the
start to
same?
dodge. I start rolling on the ground to like dodge roll, like you know.
So you're gonna
when
try and struggle your way out.
No,
This is gonna turn into combat if you keep doing this.
no, I mean like
gonna
rolling on the ground to right or left because I'm
He
on the
already
ground.
grabbed you.
Okay,
Grapples,
He already grabbed
your-
you, Renji.
Your
grapples, like,
dexterity check was the attempt to get away from it.
no, something I don't understand.
Okay,
If
so
you-
Marcus. All right. Do. And where is it? Okay. Okay, so Loose Fang and Marcus, you are both holding Renji. Now, Renji, I'm going to give you one more attempt to try and break free. You can roll just a strength roll.
Give me a moment. I just gonna talk out why.
Okay, what are you going to tell him?
Justice is blind. Like what he did was far worse. What you have planned was far worse.
Okay, so Renji, make a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Yeah,
Really?
sounds about
This
right.
is what I mean with like why I did not roll the last time, a few times.
I was trying to move it quickly. I could have had you made the same rolls.
Oh lol, yours better. Still.
Yeah.
How
Still.
my rolls are like lately bad after the kill. First time.
Well, you're okay. So, what are you guys gonna say to Renji?
I don't have too much to say to him. I just think we need to go ahead and tie him up before he tries to kill anyone.
You honestly think he's gonna try and kill the party?
I mean,
Well,
I don't.
granted,
He hasn't done much with us yet, and all he's done is kill someone we tried to keep alive. So, in my book, that makes it.
On the other hand, this is clearly someone who tried to kill you, and Renji just didn't want to deal with all of the politics.
Yeah. And going to and putting him in a temple is like inviting for a war of gods.
What?
You know? Insult
No.
God. Yeah.
Don't.
I'm interested to see how you guys are going to handle this.
But see,
Tarek,
it doesn't
did
really
you
matter because you're taking the matter into your own instead of groups.
while they're
So
arguing
you're
over
already trust.
He will do the same if he had the chance.
while they're arguing over what to do with Renji, I bury Tyrrell, and I chant some
Okay.
druidic while I'm burying him.
So you're actually going to bury him in the cold soil at the top of the mountain,
Yeah,
or you can pile rocks on top of him.
well, both.
All right.
Then we leave. We can take apart.
And I already did all this, but you just didn't notice it.
Indeed.
Can I disarm
What?
You're going to try and disarm him?
while we have him grappled?
But
Yeah.
I also say we can't just leave the party. I can also leave the party and just go all the way. And see in future times.
You want to leave the party?
Yeah, as a peaceful solution.
That's up to Tarek.
I mean,
that
like
is-
the character. I mean the character, and not the.
Okay, one moment.
So you come in, kill our hostage.
There we go. All right. So Renji offers to leave the party peacefully. Okay.
Am I the only one that has a problem with what just went down?
I'm chaotic neutral.
I do.
Well, I know
I
you.
do as well.
Sheik is
I'm pretty
rather
sure-
disgusted by what happens, but he feels that he is too emotionally involved to make a rational decision at this point.
I'm just watching at
Mira,
this moment.
Mira is thoroughly disgusted with what just happened. She did not want him to die.
I feel the same way.
As do
That's
I.
all.
I'm
That's
so
why
and
it's
so
best.
about it. It happened.
That's why it's best to like take a part from now.
What
go
do you
right,
mean?
I think we
Like
can.
you go
Well,
right, I go left.
I don't think you'd be coming back in if you leave.
Yeah, if
I
you
know.
leave, you're not coming back in.
I know.
Um,
No, yeah, but it's like, yeah. I know.
so is that your decision, Renji?
Yeah, it's like the. Yeah, that's I sent it as the whisper.
All right, they can let you go peacefully, and they'll go off on their own.
I'm not one for kicking people out. I want not a.
But only if you agree. Only if you all agree with it.
I think what we need to do, especially since with what Gothos told us last time, is that we need to all work together. We need to stop making these huge, rash decisions like what Reggie just did.
What? Would you say?
If we're going to try to defeat the greater evil that Gothos was talking about, we're going to need to work together. We can't just keep arguing and dividing amongst ourselves like what Renji did.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Um,
gonna matter if Renji leaves or not. It's up to him. But we need to decide now what we're planning on doing, whose side
How-
we're fighting on.
How tall exactly is Renji?
Normal.
I thought he was over 7 feet.
Over 7 feet?
Yeah. Let me take a look at the actual stats.
Yeah, it's not indicated
Well, yeah, it's not on his character sheet.
because Derek. There's all details.
All right.
So,
So if you guys can convince him, maybe he'll stay.
Hmm.
I don't know. Marcus has a pretty good point.
And what? What did it say again?
Have fun.
I said that we need to all work together. We need to decide what we're going to be doing. If that big fight that Gothos was talking about is coming, we all need to work together. We
I'm
can't
also
just keep doing our own individual things like what Renji did. We
like
can't just keep
I
fighting amongst ourselves.
this wasn't like I say this was to test you all if you like are someone that takes blind to taking justice or like knowing
What?
how to deal with this stuff good, like to get rid of evil or like just keep evil alive and sadly. I'm interested how this will look like.
On the other hand,
Hmm.
returning evil for evil does not make good.
Doesn't get rid of you.
Exactly.
But what was the great evil? He hurting animals that are like not voluntary impartiated, like not volunteered for it, or keeping someone or killing someone that's like doing evil to that. What is evil? What's more evil?
Hmm.
Probably stab an unarmed guy in the back.
But
Was-
what he did with animals was also the same, but with more victims.
Are we not just as cruel, Renji? Like,
We're
we're
all cruel.
harming, we're attacking an unarmed man. Like, that's considered the greater evil because he had no way of defending his own self.
I
And notice how he said right at the end, finally somebody who has courage, as though he were saying that he was in support of what Renji did.
So
Your
basically, I did him a last wish.
Hey, question,
He did it
Tarek.
exactly what he
Yeah.
wanted. to do.
What's your question, Foluka?
My question is, was Renji's action susceptible to change his alignment?
No.
Okay.
No, it's chaotic
And-
natural.
And I think what Renji is saying, it goes right along with his alignment here, because Renji is being chaotic neutral. He is saying that Terrell was a much greater evil, and that he was simply balancing that out and decreasing the amount of evil versus the good,
All right.
and using a very chaotic method to do it. That goes right along with his alignment.
Okay. So while Loosefang and Marcus are talking to him, I approach Renji, and in a pause of the conversation, I asked him, Renji, would you do something like this again without consulting us?
If you're like, also like listen to others, because I know what you did with the Otter Dragon.
I don't follow.
Can you type out what you were saying there, Renji?
Yeah, I typed it.
Wait, what? Oh,
No.
you're talking about
The other
Yeah,
your first
Dragonborn.
character.
Yeah.
about him?
So what he's saying is he was hesitant to be a part of the party because the last Dragonborn that was with the party died, and so he was just trying to make sure.
Land of the group.
So he was just trying to make sure that the possible dangers to the party were taken care of.
Oh,
See, if that thing's
That-
gonna happen again, Renji, you need to let the rest of the party know what your intent and what you want to do in that scenario. Because we all need to be in agreement. We all need to work together. Like, what I'm saying is, if this big event's going to eventually be happening, we all need to be working together on the same page. We can't just be doing our own little thing.
Mira actually pipes in here and she says, "Well, let me offer a counterpoint. Let me offer a counterpoint. The Life Mother, that is only one of her names. She is also called the Bringer of Death, because in her hand she holds both life and death. And it is she, through her agents, that brings a rightful death to those whose time has come. Is it possible that now was his time?"
so wouldn't it have been at I don't assume your religion, but I don't subscribe to that sect.
Yeah, Loose Fang, you were breaking up again.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Sorry, buddy.
By the way, Derek, you know that there's still like a pink dot on the screen.
I'm sorry, what?
Looks at the map by the campfire. One above. One space above.
Okay, I don't understand what you're saying.
You see, let me show it.
I
Uh,
I start
Yeah,
walking
look-
away.
Loose Fang, you wanna type out what you were saying there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Loose Fang's gonna let him go. Marcus, are you gonna follow suit?
Yeah.
I mean this, Derek.
I'm gonna let him go.
You see it?
I see what you whispered to me. Yes.
I mean in the screen.
Hold on. Did you write something? Did you draw something?
Yeah. I know, but I saw this.
Oh. Wait.
This is in the full. This full time. I just noticed it.
Oh, there. Oh, the little pink thing there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, the
Yeah.
what? What?
There's a little pink line right by the campfire.
Pink dot.
Oh,
That's weird.
Yeah. I just saw that.
Right there.
I see it.
Okay. Anyway. All right. So, Mira, she concludes her speech, and she seems like she doesn't fully believe what she said, but she says no more and continues walking down the path.
All right. You coming, Loose Fang?
as I'm walking away, I turn to Loosefang and say, "If you want to come with us, that's your choice." And I continue walking.
I follow.
Okay. Follow down the
Will not
path.
let you get behind me. It says, "Show me
Yeah,
what
Loose
kind
Fang.
of person you
Yeah.
are."
Loose Fang has made it clear he does not trust Renji. Okay. And the
I
plot
say this-
thickens.
I say the same. I nod to Loose Fang in agreement.
So
All right. We return once more. As you make your journey toward the northeast and toward the sanctuary of the Life Mother, to the place where Mira was brought up and raised and trained in the worship of Orleana, the Life Mother, the bringer of death, though she who both gives and takes life. And on the way there, she tells you about her upbringing and the things that she learned there. She also tells you about. There we go.
what?
Yes, she also tells you about Father Kearns, who was her mentor at the sanctuary, and the one who taught her all that she knows, and incidentally also created the handkerchief that she now carries. And
I wonder if I could get one of those.
all right,
I think that'd be cool.
let me bring you guys into the entrance. Okay, can you guys see anything?
No.
Nope.
All right.
But I
Cool.
also-
Hold on, I haven't done anything yet.
Yep. Let me just a second. Let me bring you guys all in.
Okay.
All right. So let me reveal the area. All right, can you guys see?
Nope.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can see now.
Oh, yes.
All right. You have come to the front atrium of the sanctuary of the Life Mother. You have entered the front doors, and this is simply the front foyer. To the north and to the south are two doors that lead, Mira says, that lead to private classrooms and instructions. The double doors to the east will lead into the main sanctuary chamber.
I peek inside one of the doors,
Okay?
just ever so slightly.
Beyond that door, you see what looks to be a very small and nondescript room that is actually quite bare.
I
You can
close.
see that the livelihood here at the sanctuary is actually rather simple.
I close the door.
Okay, so Mira cautions you. She says, "In here, this is the place where I was brought up, but the normal attitude here is one of reverence and quiet. So if you could please join me and let me lead the way."
So
And she pushes open one of the doors.
I can't control Barkable, by the way.
yeah.
So what, Renji?
So basically, shut up.
Not in those kind of terms, but I suppose yes.
Yeah, it's just for the moments to say like, just do this.
Okay. Mira opens up the door and walks into the chamber, looks to the right and to the left, and then immediately gets a look of confusion on her face.
I'm gonna
She
use
turns-
spot check.
She turns back to you and says, "There's nobody here. None of the candles are lit,
Can you
except the candles on the altar on the far end of the room. You can see that there is a dim light coming from there, but otherwise there are no lights in the room."
can you fix my control over Barkable, please?
Oh yes. Pardon me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
I did a spot check.
All right. And if I do this, look, I'm trying to set up his health bar as well. Should be there. All right. Can you
I don't
control
see
him
the
now?
energy.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Mira continues to move forward, calling out different names, but the one that you hear her say most is Father Kearns. And she continues down the main chamber, and she seems rather worried now that there is nobody here.
Ooh.
I did a spot check.
Okay, what are you trying to spot?
Just checking to see like what's going on.
Okay.
So, I ask a question. How late is it?
It is mid-morning, about 11 a.m.
So, can be sleeping or like outside?
Most likely not, no.
It can.
Okay, just a moment.
Oh,
I'm trying.
so-
Yeah, Renji, it looks like you don't have control either. So let me set
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I have control.
He doesn't
do
have
ya?
a health bar though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
although
I'm trying to set up
It
your health
doesn't
bar.
have health bar. And Mira doesn't have her tag and health bar either.
How did I did that?
What did you do?
He pushed it off the screen.
No, out of screen, like out of the grid.
Well, hold on for a sec. Let me see if I can find you.
It's out of the grid, like in the black line, not even in the black lines.
He's over here somewhere.
Oh, I see it. I see it. How did you do that?
I'm
It's-
asking the same thing.
It's you select and then like you move him over here, kind of like that.
No. I mean, I did. You know the black side, the black.
He's
thing you get?
off the screen
Oh.
completely.
Oh,
Yeah,
what the crap? The
that's what I mean.
Ye-
Not even on the grid.
what? It happened to me too. I'm up that way somewhere.
Yeah,
What did you guys? Why are you guys doing this?
I didn't
think-
intentionally do that.
I think it's momentum and delay of letting loose.
I don't know, but I'm up there somewhere. Like,
We're in
There.
heaven. We're in heaven now.
There, I bought it. I got him.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
It's weird.
Okay. So Mira rushes
Lisa.
over to the altar. And she
Whoops.
she goes up the steps to the altar and sees that there are 2 candles lit. But other than that, the room is completely bare. And she is actually rather worried now. And she runs to the side of the room and she says, they must be upstairs. They have to be upstairs. Please be upstairs. And she goes to the stairs and motions for you to follow. So are you guys gonna follow her?
I was already headed that way.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Loose Fang, are
Fang.
you gonna join us here?
He's on beer break.
Oh, he's on bio break, yeah.
Oh, he's on bio break. Then I
He
will
did.
bring him with us and to the 2nd floor. And let me bring you guys in. Okay. Make sure I've got everybody set up properly.
My bad.
Bless you.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it's not giving you your bars first off. I've got to set them up. That's kind of weird.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're ready.
This part you can skip. I can cut out the video. Music.
Oh, that's weird. All of our names are placed weird on the screen.
I can't see
One
them.
moment.
I can't see.
Oh, hey, look, there we are.
Okay. I was gonna ask.
All right. You emerge from the stairway into a set of double doors to the top room. The room is eerily black and dark, but you can see splotches of blood on the floor.
I used my spell Light on Barkable's tail.
Okay.
Barkable's glowing tail.
It illuminates the room. A little further. You see what appear to be a row of benches, and the floor within the area of light reveals more splotches of blood. The darkness around here is eerily black, and even as you come close to it, it doesn't seem to draw back. It seems to be a wall of darkness that even your dark vision cannot penetrate. Oh. Okay, Marcus, what are you looking for?
Just looking around to see, like I was doing earlier, like what's going on.
Okay. So as
Checking to see if
Barkable,
there's any danger.
all right, as Barkable moves, the lit area comes with him, but the blackness closes around you as he leaves it.
Goes in, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this is like.
I do a roll for knowledge of planes and arcana to question this blackness.
Okay, go ahead.
I did.
All right. This has nothing to do with planar activity. This appears to be some sort of spell. A magical darkness spell.
I voice my notation. Is that the right word?
Yeah, what you have noticed?
Yeah, notices, notation. I voice my notation towards the party.
That'll work. Good enough. Okay, so Mira says, yes, I'm familiar with this spell. Father Kearns tried to teach it to me. I never got the hang of it, but stay close together and stay close to the light. Yes, Marcus, you can confirm that this is indeed some sort of darkness spell.
I prepare a fireball using the spell Produce Flame in my hand, ready for combat and as a source of light myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna prepare my ice bolt.
Okay, just a minute, guys. I'm trying to follow Barkable here because he is your light source.
And me too now.
Okay, Loose Fang, I'm going to move you up with the group. All right. As you proceed, you can see just barely to your left and right, there are more benches, and the floor around you is still covered with splotches of blood. Clearly, something horrible has happened here. The room is eerily silent. Barkable seems a bit hesitant to continue forward.
Yeah, I was about to say. Being linked with my wolf companion, I voiced our hesitation in proceeding.
So Mira takes this moment to voice. She calls out in a rather timid voice, Father Kearns, please be up here. Father Kearns, are you up here? And you can hear a weak voice coming from about 100 feet to the east that actually calls out something that you don't understand.
Is it a language that she would understand?
You didn't, it was so quiet and it's far away, so you didn't catch what was being said. But you could tell that someone was trying to say something. Be careful what you say, Loose Fang.
I quickly looked to Mira for.
Okay, I gonna use an action now.
Okay, we're just gonna do something.
What are you going to do?
It's not an action like an action, but like a teasing.
Oh, okay.
Equips the other melee item I add.
You're wanting to collect all the melee items?
Equip.
Equip them.
Equip them.
So he's gonna wield his sword.
No, I say
No?
other.
Other.
The white.
Oh, alter them.
So he's swapping his shield out for the other melee item.
No, just swapping out for one weapon.
Oh yeah, I know. He's wielding his secondary weapon is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna do with it?
to tease Loose Fang back.
Oh, and what are you gonna do?
There's no damage roll though, so it's like teasing, making a sound.
Oh, I see. So, Renji, as Loose Fang makes his comment, Renji actually pulls out a long leather whip and cracks it in the air, breaking the tension and causing a bit of a stir.
Barkable is what's the word? Taken aback? Not taken aback, but startled. Yeah, startled.
Startled.
And the wipe is like
And jumps
an
back.
useless item, just for fun.
I go back over to Barkable to comfort him. It's okay, Barkable. We're here with you.
This thing, make sure you don't indicate it loud or sight.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
this thing, that's poor communication.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's poor
it's all right
communication.
though. It's all right. They read it. They saw it. It's cool. Renji is breaking the tension here. So, again, as Barkable moves, the darkness closes in where he was and where the light touches.
I look back at Mira like, did you want to go forward? Like what?
Well, Mira actually, she comes over to Barkable, kneels down next to him, says, "Come on, boy, can you come with me? I need you by my side here."
He looks at Mira and wags his tail and starts to follow.
Okay. So the two of them together advance.
Tarek, do you want advance for me? Auto, yeah.
Gasp!
I love how you
as-
said that. Gasp.
As you move forward, you come upon the remains of a human.
Oh, it's just a human.
All right. And Mira quickly steps forward and examines the body. After a moment, she shakes her head and then she says, "This was Sister Hines. Someone has killed her. She's been struck by a blow in the back of the head. Who could have done this? Father, are you here?" And she continues to move forward with Barkable.
I do a knowledge of nature check.
Okay.
In my knowledge of nature check, I
Did we lose Fang? Where did he go?
No, he's typing. I attempt to discern the blood on the ground and what particularly happened. You know, kind of like tracking and like understanding like what happened, but like with blood.
So like Boy Scouts.
Yeah, Boy
knowledge.
Scouts, but with blood instead of tracks.
Okay, that
Loose Fang,
yeah. Where? That's
Where
what
is
I'm asking. Where did Loose Fang? Where did his character go?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
He was just there.
Yeah.
Oh no, the
Yeah.
Slender Man took him.
Ah!
Did you get
Oh,
barreled off the map or something, Loose Fang? I'm checking around the map to see if I can see you. No, I don't see you. What happened? I can put your character back on there.
Where's my? I don't know.
So I will put you back up with the party, Loose Fang.
Oh, hi.
Oh, there we go.
Tarek, do you want the auto move for me? Because
Okay.
I did like make a fatal
Wait,
mistake.
would that be a knowledge of nature or would that be a survival check?
That would be more of a survival, like tracking by blood.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I take 20 and voice
I'm
my
afraid in this situation, it's tense, and you don't know what could have caused this, and so having the presence of mind and the time to take 20 is not available.
Okay, do I at least get a gist of what happened? Other
Clearly,
than
somebody's blood was
That's
spilt
even
on the
worse.
floor.
well,
and
that's
you
a freak ton of blood, dude.
Yeah, it's you're pretty sure that Sister Hines's blood is there, but it's not just her.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, I tell people like, dude, like, this was more than just Sister Hines. do I have a general sense of like bodies going from direction to what direction or whatnot?
It from what you can tell, the killing was pretty
Scattered?
oh gosh, what's the word I'm thinking of? Chaotic,
Ah. Yeah.
wanton.
Oh,
It was not done very cleanly.
Okay, so before moving on, I'm like, hey guys, question. Where's the bodies?
hmm.
There's one here. You suspect you'll find others if you continue looking through the darkness.
I get that, but guys, where's the bodies?
Oh my
Well.
god.
We're just gonna have to keep going. We need to find survivors.
I look to Mira like, what do you want to do now? Like, okay.
I'm really afraid of what I'm going to find, and this darkness is not making it any easier. But we've got to keep going to see if Father Kearns is still alive.
All right. This light spell ain't gonna last much longer.
No.
Let me look it up just a second. It lasts for 10 minutes for each level, so it's 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
It'll last you long enough.
Okay.
Okay, Barkable takes a few tentative steps forward. And looming from the edge of darkness, you can see a pair of feet.
Oh, that one. Oh, that guy.
Boostbang, you might wanna.
Yeah. Follow.
Yeah, if you get
Just-
stuck in the darkness, you won't be able to control your character.
Yeah, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep
Just
swimming.
keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just
You
keep
know
swimming.
you've got
What
to
do we do?
swim. All right.
Terk.
Mira,
Okay. Marley, no, Marley. But unfortunately, this body is also deceased. Apparently from the same types of wounds. Indiscriminate bludgeons to the body and to the head.
Okay, well that answers it.
Mira is rather distraught.
I surveil to see like what kind of weapons ish and further determine happenings.
So hang on for a sec. No.
Oh, that's the words.
Okay.
I carefully examine the body and the area around it. That's what I was looking for.
Okay. All right. All right. So, Barkable, despite his fear, takes another tentative step forward and sniffs the body.
That's not Barkable, that's Faluco.
Barkable here?
No, Barkable's not the one surveilling the body. Faluco.
I know, but he's the one carrying the light.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Fuluko, survival check.
I did.
Okay. Yes. This girl is about the same age as Mira. And like Sister Hines, this girl received heavy blunt force to her back and to her head. Her blood is on the floor around her, but clearly there is enough blood that it can't be just from her either.
Okay.
You're gathering there was some sort of either a battle or a slaughter that took place here recently.
Hey Mira, so she was hit in the back of the head, so either she was running away from something or there was some sort of battle. But whatever happened, I'm only seeing one side of this.
Yeah, Mira is pretty upset and she can't bring herself to speak at the moment.
Okay. I motion for Barkable to continue onward.
All right.
Don't get left behind, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what would happen if y'all got stuck in this block.
Hang on. I'm trying to move up Mira and Sheik. All right. Mira is rather upset and she is dabbing tears from her face, but she seems determined to press forward. She chokes out the name one more time. Father Kearns, please be alive, please. And then again, you can hear from somewhere off in the distance a whispered, weak voice. I need everyone to make a listen check. Nice one, Marcus. You did get your ears back.
Listen is skill, right?
Yes, that's correct. Listen is a skill. So I'm rolling for both Mira and Sheik at this point.
Yeah, that's logical.
All right. So, Marcus, Barkable, Renji, and Sheik, you were able to understand. There is a choking, whispered voice from off to the east that appears to be coming, let's see, from about over here. Can you see the line?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All you could understand was, help me, please help.
Holy cow, that's a lot of blood. Who's Fang?
You know, if we gather enough of this, we can make iron out of it.
Maybe.
Blood iron?
Yes. Well, iron is blood is very iron rich. However, the fact that you would choose to do that is
That evil.
somewhat disturbing, yes.
It's evil even for evil. Like,
Although Magneto did that.
yeah, okay, true. But still, it's like evil for like great evil. Like it's like there's evil, even an evil lie.
It was just a joke, but alright.
It was joke. That's okay.
I know, but still fun to say.
All right. All right. And okay, Over here in the corner, there is a thick table against the wall. You notice that the blood is not so thick around here. It's more concentrated toward the center of the room. Mira approaches the table and she looks underneath it. And one moment. Okay. Hiding under the table, you see a pitiful looking man who has bloodstains on his tunic and a cut across his forehead, but he is clearly alive, although you're not sure how much longer. Mira breathes a large sigh of relief and helps him to his feet. She is almost crying when she says, "Father Kearns, you're still alive. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Tell me what happened." And he actually sits back on the table and he says, he whispers in almost a gagging whisper, "Are they gone? Are they gone?" And Mira says, Who's gone?" "Men with their faces painted black. They came and they murdered everyone. I couldn't stop them. I had to make the place dark so that they couldn't see anyone else. Are they gone?" And Mira says, I don't know if they're gone. I don't know. Did you cast the darkness spell?" "Yes, yes, yes." "How did you find me?"
Barkable wags his glowing little tail.
And he doesn't seem to notice much because his eyes are half lidded and he is clearly badly hurt. And Mira realizes immediately that he needs help and she casts a healing spell on him. Let me do that. Oh.
Ew.
Well, I'm gonna chalk that one up to nerves, but she's doing the best that she can. All right.
Well, at least he's alive.
Father Kearns relaxes visibly and then leans back against the wall and then finally opens his eyes.
Bark.
Mira, you've come back. Didn't I teach you how to cast that spell? How could you blunder it? And she actually laughs. She chokes back a laugh and hugs him and says, "I'm so glad you're alive. What happened here?" He looks around the room and then shakes his head, and then with a wave of his hand, the darkness dissipates.
As it dissipates, I turn back around to get a good look at what the area looks like.
Just one moment. Let me do that.
Just take your time.
And
Okay. So can you guys see all that now?
Yeah.
mhm.
Okay.
We see the around the border, the white border.
Okay.
4 dead people
Yep.
scattered around.
Okay, good. So you guys can't see it.
Mhm.
So
All right.
So it's in Dead Man Wonderland now.
This appears to be some sort of instruction room. There are benches and desks lining the room like a classroom, and at the front there are tables and shelves, and there is a large desk up front, presumably for the instructor. However, as you guys have already seen, there are large pools of blood all over the floor and all over the teacher's desk. Uh-oh. Here we go. Someone walked into my room. Father Kearns looks around the room and he is relieved that his attackers are no longer here, but he also immediately jumps up and goes to see the wounded and realizes that they are all dead. And he falls to his knees and weeps openly. Mira comes with him, and she puts upon his shoulder, trying to console him, though she herself is barely maintaining control.
Right there.
Okay, we have about 10 minutes, guys, and then I need to close it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Sorry, guys, but yeah, it's getting kind of late over here. But
All right.
Father Kearns, after regaining control of himself, raises his head, and he says, "They're not all here. They must have dragged some of them away. Brother Zachary, he's gone.
Well, we just
And
came.
brother Thomas, you can't see him either.
Well, we just
They
came.
must have been dragged away, or they left, or they might have even escaped."
Well, we just came from the mansion, and there was no one there.
Mansion? What mansion?
You mentioned blackface people. We've come across these guys plenty times before. They have a mansion to the southwest of here, or at least they did before we killed everyone there.
You're not talking about the old abandoned manor up on the mountain.
Yeah, Foxglove.
Yes. That's
Foxglove,
the manor that
yes.
we came from.
You found them there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were doing mad experiments on wolves.
Oh, Life Mother preserve us. Why would they attack here?
They probably found you as a threat.
But how could we threaten them? They're not faithful, are they?
They seem to follow the Kexoth guy.
Oh. They worship
Father
Kexoth.
So it seems.
Yes.
And Kexoth would come and do this damage to the Life
Um,
Mother's holy sanctuary.
Maybe not.
Father Kearns, we need to tell you something.
Not particularly
Our
Kexoth
experience.
though.
Yes.
Well, but you'd see. You'd see what Kexoth teaches his followers. You can see the damage that they've caused here.
Kexoth isn't the only god.
Of course not. The Life Mother is the other.
And she's not the only one.
Blasphemy.
Mira?
And Mira actually breaks in and says, "No, it's true. It's true, Father." And he turns to her and he says, "Child, who have you been talking to? All of us know. Have I not taught you from a young pup? There is only Kexoth and only the Life Mother." She says, "Yes, Father, you've taught me that all of these years."
Okay, yeah.
What's the dragon's name again?
Gothas.
Gorthas.
I speak up and I'm like, "Hey, yo, Gothas, now would be a good time to like pop out and stuff."
And Mira actually looks down at her pendant and then looks over at you and she shakes her head.
Well.
So she turns back to Father Kearns and she says, "I'm not sure how I can explain this, but I have been talking with higher powers." And he looks very surprised. "Child, are you feeling well? You're quite sure?" And she says, "Yes, Father, I'm quite well. See, look at my handkerchief. It's still clean, it's still white. Is that not proof?" And he nods his head slowly. "Tell me, child, what have you been hearing?" "A dragon has come upon us."
Well, that was very weirded sound.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. You're good now.
Okay. "A benevolent dragon has come upon us, and he protected us. We were attacked by some demonic presence who called himself Morkot." And Father Kearns' face goes white at the mention of the name. Yes, I've heard that name."
Yeah, mind telling him why he like has a thing against us?
Morkot is not the god himself. Morcott is
Well,
a servant.
of course not. I mean, he even said he's not.
Morcott is a servant. There is a lord of chaos
Yeah,
that has
and
been deliberately trying to put the followers of Orleana and the followers of Kexoth, trying to pit them against each other in a religious holy war.
all right, smarty pants. Who's the sixth?
Sixth,
Yeah, who? There's some 6 people converging and crap.
Gothas said that there was six of the demonic people that were trying to bring back the Lord of Darkness.
and his face goes even more white, and he again collapses to his knees.
Wait.
There's 6 of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
And what did he say that they were doing?
converging.
Converging in a circle.
To what end?
Probably bring this third god or something here.
Bring the Lord of Chaos back to life.
Oh yeah,
Seems.
that.
A lord, there is a chaos lord,
That's what they say.
and you're saying that he is responsible for this, and he motions around the room.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened. Yes.
And at the risk of stealing a line from a very famous movie, but he says,
Wow.
"What can we do against so much hate?"
I refrain.
And at that,
Gothas has mentioned.
That's
Oh, I
like
was about
wrapping
to
up.
say,
go ahead. We've got 2 minutes.
Gothas mentioned there was 3 artifacts that need to be found in order to prevent this.
Artifacts.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to
Yes.
know of such things, right? Maybe.
I might be able to help you. Did he tell you the nature of these artifacts?
Did he?
Not specifically. He mentioned
I think they might be
about
old.
these 3 artifacts. Yeah, he mentioned about these 3 artifacts. He said that one of them was the pendant that Mira is wearing.
And at this point, the Father Kearns actually turns to her and notices the pendant for the first time. He holds out his hand to her and he says, "May I?" And he, without unfastening it from her neck, she actually holds it up and lets him hold it in his hand. And he examines it and looks it over. And he says, "Good gracious child. I could double the size of the sanctuary with the value of this."
I moved between the 2.
I step in as well.
But I'm sure I'm sure that its value is far more than what it could fetch a price at the market. So you're saying that the dragon is with you? The dragon is here in this pendant?
That's what happened, yes.
Strange are the ways of the arcane. I never understood. But who am I to doubt? I am a man of faith. Very well, if that's what it must be. We need to see if Brother Zachary and Brother Thomas somehow survived. And the rest of them, may the Life Mother have mercy upon them. Perhaps it was their time to be taken. But we
Will
need
they
to clean
know
up
about-
this mess. What?
Will they know about these 3 artifacts?
Brother Zachary was more of a battle cleric. But Brother Thomas was quite the intellectual. If he lives, he will probably know as much as I do. But he is further traveled than I, and might know of other libraries and other texts that might be able to help you.
Well,
I'm
there's
afraid that the library here at the sanctuary is more divine. No, it's thankfully it didn't look like the marauders were after the books. However, they're more geared toward the divine than the arcane. They may not help you very much in locating mystic artifacts.
Tarek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Druid is based off of divine, right?
it is a natural divinity, but yes.
Yes, it's working.
Okay,
working
I-
fine.
I interject and I'm like, yo, hey Marcus guy, you wouldn't happen to have any old druidic texts, would you?
Ah,
Sorry, what?
he's asking Father Kearns if he has any druidic texts in the
Cause
in the sanctuary.
cause
And
you
the
would,
truth is,
cause you would
go ahead.
probably cause you would probably keep them, but you wouldn't be able to read them.
In this case, since the sanctuary is dedicated to Orleana, the texts that would be found here are all dedicated to her and to her worship, not the worship of nature.
Oh, okay.
And with that, we need to bring this one to a close, guys.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Sounds good.
It was
Thank you.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So the plot thickens and the mysteries are, some mysteries are revealed and some mysteries are thickened. And so the game, the story continues.
Okay.
Thank you for playing tonight, guys.
Ja,
Alright,
Dirk,
bye.
Dirk had een question.